This is filmed at a dress rehearsal.
Look, honey, don't bother us now. You see, this old incubator has gone bad, and we're likely to lose a lot of our chicks.
Oh, poor little thing.
Dorothy, please. 70?
Oh, but Miss Gulch had told him right over the back just because she says he gets in her garden cheeses her natural cat every day.
Dorothy, we're busy.
Oh, but he doesn't do it every day, just once or twice a week. He doesn't catch a little cat anyway, and now she says she's going to get the sheriff.
Look, honey, well, we're doing something, all right? So just don't bother us now, okay?
Come on, we lift up your hand.
Right.
Who's here wants to move this wagon before we put the wheel on anyway?
Well, it ain't so heavy with one wheel, Les. That makes sense, don't it?
Yeah, well, look, sense or no sense. When I lift it up, you put that wheel on, all right? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry, no, Miss Gulch did the total.
I swear they made this new wheel smaller than the other one.
She tried to kill him.
Bigger or smaller, put it on there. I ain't made of iron, you know, my arms are popping out there.
All right.
Why would anyone listen? Doesn't anyone care about total?
Oh, I just got my finger! Oh.
What am I going to do about Miss Gulch, hon? Just because Total chases her old cat.
And now look here, Dorothy. You ain't using your head about Miss Gulch. Ain't you got no brains?
Sure I have brains.
Well, why don't you use them? When you come home, don't go by Miss Gulch's place. Then Toto won't get in the garden and you won't get in no trouble, see?
You quit just standing around there and clear that junk out of the wagon. Got a parcel of lumber to haul from town before the weather turns.
We'll do, Mr. Good.
See, what am I going to do?
Well, for starters, kid, don't let that old Gulch have the buffalo you. Huh, she ain't nothing to be afraid of. You just gotta stand up to her, that's all. With a little courage, a little grit.
I'm not afraid of her.
Now, that's what I wanted to hear. You gotta stand up tall, chest out, and the next time she squawks at you, you just stroll right up to her and spit in her eye. Well, that's what I'd do.
Would you really?
Sure I would. In this life, you gotta walk tall, shoot straight, and you got no reason to be afraid of nothing or nobody.
See, are you all right?
What are you trying to do, kill the guy?
How can you be so cruel?
Oh, now come on, Dorothy. It's just a little rib.
You really scared him.
Who was scared?
You was scared. If you was a jackrabbit, you'd have been in the next county by now.
Here, what's all this jabber-wapping when there's work to be done? I know 3 shiftless farmhands that will be out of a job before they know it.
You're just having a little fun, Miss Gale.
A farm's no place for fun. You want fun, go join a circus.
Well, now, I might just do that. I might just run off and become the strong man at the circus.
Well, don't go start posing for it now. Here. Can't work on an empty stomach. Have some cookies.
Oh, gosh, Mrs. Gale.
Just baked. One at a time, hunk. You're always stuffing yourself. Now, you don't have to sit down and eat them. Go get the wagon hitched up. Zeke, you go feed the horses before they worry themselves into a heap.
Yes, ma'am.
Not that really. No, Miss Gulch is a total.
Dorothy, dear, stop imagining things. You always get yourself worked up over nothing.
Well,
Now, help us out today. Find a place where you won't get into any trouble.
a place where there isn't any trouble. I wonder if there is such a place, Toto. Not a place you can get to by a boat or a train. It's someplace far, far away. Behind the moon and beyond the rain.
in my life, Miss Gulch, and I ain't about to start now.
Well, I want to talk to you and your wife right now about your niece, Dorothy.
Dorothy, why? What has Dorothy done?
Well, I'm all but lame from the bite on my leg.
Oh, you mean she bit you?
No, her dog.
Oh, she bit her dog, eh?
Afternoon, Miss Gulch. I have a fresh baked batch of cookies if you mind to sit for a while. I fear I may never eat again. I'm all but shaken from the ferocious attack of your niece's vicious dog. Why, I may fear I may never eat again.
Oh, well, if you don't eat, you'll waste away, and you know I'd hate to see you dwindle.
Dorothy, could you bring Toto out here a minute? I'm sure if Dorothy's upset you in any way, she'll be only too glad to apologize for that. I'm afraid it's a bit too late for apologizing, Mrs. Gale. I've laid an official complaint with the county sheriff.
No, well, was he sober?
Dorothy, Miss Gulch here seems very upset. That dog is a menace to the society, and I'm going to make sure I take him to the sheriff and make sure he's destroyed.
Destroyed? Toto? Oh, you can't. You mustn't. Uncle Henry, Auntie Em, you won't let her, will you?
Of course not, honey. Well, will we, Em?
Oh, Auntie Em, he didn't do anything wrong. I'm the one that ought to be punished. You can send me to bed without supper.
You can hear how sorry the child is. Surely if she promises to give your place a wide berth. If you don't hand that dog over right now, I'll bring a damage suit that will take this entire farm. Unless you want to go against the law. How would it be if she keeps him tied up? He's really gentle. The gentle folk, that is. Well, that's for the sheriff to decide. Here's the official notice allowing me to take it. What's it say, Henry?
Well, just what she says. You gotta hand him over, Dorothy.
No!
I'm afraid we can't go against the law, Dorothy.
Now
Your
you're saying
Toto
reason.
let it go.
Please!
Here's what I'm taking him in so he can't destroy me again.
No, no, no! You go away! Or I'll fight you myself!
Dorothy!
Oh, you wicked old witch! Uncle Henry, Auntie Em, please don't let her! Please!
Stop her!
Now, come on, Dorothy. Honey, there's no good in running.
Hickory, I thought you were my friend!
He is your friend, honey. We all know.
You can't fight the law, honey. Some things are just bigger than all of us.
Let me have him, Dorothy.
Please, please, don't, Uncle Henry!
Put him in the basket, Henry. That's more like it.
Don't, Uncle Henry!
That's more like it.
Toto!
Oh, I'm sorry, Dorothy. Myra Gulch, just because you own half the county doesn't mean that you have the power to run the rest of it. For 23 years, I've been dying to tell you what I thought of you. And now, being a Christian woman, I can say it.
Well, I can. And if you don't want to hear it, you better pedal your carcass off of my land.
I don't take kindly to that kind of talk, Henry Gale. And I'll have you remember, I have friends in high places.
Oh, well, then why don't you climb on your broomstick and go visit them?
Wait.
Miss Gulch, please! Oh, Toto!
You got the horse hitched to the wagon yet?
Nearly done.
Well, nearly ain't good enough. You get it done right now. The skies are getting darker every minute. God damn it!
Darn that woman.
Lad, it breaks my heart to see the poor little kid that upset.
Was the only friend I had in the world. Now I got no one to talk to and no one to play with, and I'll never see him again as long as I live. Never. Oh, Toto! Oh, you came back. You got away from that horrible woman, you wonderful dog. Oh, she'll be coming back to you any minute. You've got to get away. You've got to run away. We need food for me and a food for you. And then we've got to get far, far away, and we're never, ever coming back. Come on, Toto.
Here, doggy, doggy.
I thought I told you to get off my land, Miss Gulch.
I did, but that dog got away from me.
No, well, I can't have enjoyed your company much.
Well, wherever that little girl is, that's where you'll find that dog. Kindly call her out here.
Well, you never give up, do you? Dorothy! Dorothy!
She ain't in the house, Henry, and that plate of cookies is missing. My picture on the mantel, that's gone too. Sounds to me like you've got a runaway on your hands. Well, if she's anywhere along on this road, I'll find her, and I'm taking that dog for good.
You wanted it so bad, you should have looked after it better.
Oh, it's not my fault. There's a faulty latch on this basket. Last thing I buy at a charity bazaar.
Oh, well, if we're done, I'd best be done on both sides. Oh, well, house guests, huh? And who might you be? Oh, no, don't tell me. You're traveling in disguise. No. You're going on a visit. No, I'm wrong. You're running away.
How did you guess?
Aha! Professor Marvel never guesses, he knows. And now, why are you running away? Oh, no, don't tell me. They don't understand you at home. They don't appreciate you. You want to see big lands, big mountains, big oceans.
Why, it's just like you could read what was inside of me.
Why, it's my trade, my calling. See what it says on the side of my conveyance?
Oh, that's not polite, Toto. We haven't been asked yet.
Oh, well, he's perfectly welcome as one dog to another, huh? Let's see now. Where were we?
Oh, please, Professor Marvel, can I please come to see all the crowned heads of Europe with you?
Do you know any? Oh, you mean the thing? Oh, yes. Well, I never do anything without consulting my crystal ball first. Here, sit right down here. Yeah, that's it. Good. Yes. Well, I conjure out of thin air, this very same genuine crystal ball used by the priests of Isis and Osiris in the days of the pharaohs, in which Cleopatra first saw the coming of Mark Antony and Julius Caesar and so on and so on and so on. Now, just hold out your hands and we'll look into the future. You better close your eyes, my dear. And to be better in touch with the infinite, we can't do these things without being in tune with the infinite. Yes, that's very good. Okay, all right. Now, you can open your eyes and we'll gaze into the future. Yes, there's a house, with a picket fence.
That's our farm.
Oh, yes, there's a woman in a polka dot dress. Her face is careworn.
That's Aunt Deb.
Yes, her name is Emily.
That's right. What's she doing?
Oh, yes. Why, she's crying. Someone has hurt her. Someone has just about broken her heart.
Why would anyone do that?
Oh, well, I don't know, but it's someone she loves very much. Someone she's been very kind to. Someone she's taken care of in sickness.
I had the measles once, and she stayed right by me every minute. But that was when I was very young. She didn't care about me at all now.
Oh, well, that's not what the crystal says.
They were going to take poor Toto away. She did nothing to stop them.
Oh, well, I don't see any of that in the crystal. All I see is a woman who loves you very much, and misses you something terrible.
Well, what's she doing now?
Oh, why, what's this? She's putting her hand on her heart. She's dropping down in the bed.
Oh, no, what's wrong with her?
Oh, well, that I can't say. The crystal's gone dark.
You don't suppose she could be really sick, do you?
Oh,
I've got to get home to her right away.
What's this? I thought you were going along with me.
Oh, no, I can't. I have to get to her. Goodbye, Professor Marvel, and thanks a lot.
Goodbye. A safe journey. Ooh. Better get the horse under cover. There's a storm brewing, a whopper. Oh, poor little kid. Hope she gets home all right. Get those horses untied and find We'd best get down to the cellar. Come on.
We can't leave it out the store.
Look, there's nothing we can do now except pray for us all. Come on.
The
slippers. Little girl, you've done me a great service. Now those ruby slippers will be mine, and the powers will be greater than ever. The ruby slippers! Where have they gone? The slippers, what have you done with them?
See for yourself. Step forward,
Give me back those ruby slippers! Give me back Rose!
Too late. Here they are, and here they shall stay.
Give them back to me. They're of no use to you. I'm the only one that knows how to use those powers. Give them back. Give them back.
Keep sight and tight of them. Their magic must be very powerful. She wouldn't want them so badly.
You stay out of this, Glinda, or I'll fix you as well.
Oh, fiddle faddle, you have no power while I'm here. Now be gone before someone comes and drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. I can't attend to you here and now as I'd like to, but I'll get my revenge and those ruby slippers. So just try and stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and you mangy little dog, too.
It's all right. She can all come out. She's gone. Come on out. Oh, I'm afraid you're being rather bad energy as the wicked witch of the east and west. The sooner you get out of Oz altogether, the safer you'll sleep, my dear. Well, I'd give anything to get out of Oz altogether. If my Aunt Anna's missing me, she may even be ill. But how can I get back to Kansas? I can't go the way I came. No, that's true. Perhaps the person who might know is the great and powerful Wizard of Oz himself. Wizard of Oz. Is he good or is he wicked? Oh, very good but very mysterious. He lives in the Emerald City and that's a long journey from here. Did you bring your broomstick? No, I'm afraid I didn't. Well, then you'll have to walk. And remember, never let those ruby slippers off your feet for 1 second, or you'll be at the mercy of the wicked witch of the west. Oh, but how do I start from the Emerald City? Well, it's always best to start at the beginning. Just follow the yellow brick road. But what happens if I just follow the yellow brick road? My, people come and go so quickly around here. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick road. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. He really is the wonderful wizard, if ever a wizard was. If ever a wizard was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick. Well, now which way do I go?
Pardon me. That way is a very nice way.
Who said that? Oh, don't be silly. Toto, scarecrows can't talk.
It's pleasant down that way, too.
That's funny. Wasn't he pointing the other way?
Of course. But people do go both ways.
You did say something, didn't you? Are you doing that on purpose, or can you make up your mind?
Well, I haven't got a brain. Only straw, so I ain't got a mind to make up.
Well, how can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
Well, I don't know. But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
I guess you're right. Can't you get down?
Down. Oh, no, you see, I've got this hole stuck up my back.
Is there any way I can help you?
Well, of course, I'm not very bright about doing things, but if you'll just bend down that nail in back, perhaps I'll slide off.
I'll certainly try.
Wonderful.
Off with this nail.
Whoa! There goes some more of me again.
Oh, does it hurt you?
Oh, no, I just keep picking it up and putting it back in again.
Let me help you.
Thank you. My, it is so good to can't even scare a crow.
Hi, Scarecrow.
They come from miles around to eat my feet and laugh in my face. Said a scarecrow swinging on a pole to a blackbird sitting on a fence. Oh, the Lord gave me a soul, but forgot to give me common sense.
Said the blackbird, wow, wow, wow. What in thunder would you do with common sense?
Said the scarecrow would be pleased just to reason out the reason of the witches and the winess and the wets. If I had an ounce of common sense,
If you had an ounce of common sense,
why shucks, I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching, if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle, for any in the middle, control war and pain.
With the thoughts you'll be thinking, you could be another Lincoln.
If I only had a brain. Oh, why? To tell you why. The ocean's near the shore.
You can think of things you never thought before.
And then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nothing. My head all full of stuffing. My heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry. Life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain. Oh, why? To tell you why. The ocean's near the shore.
You can think of things you never thought before.
And then I'd sit and think some more. Gosh, it would be awful pleasing to reason out the reason for things I can't explain. Then perhaps I deserve ya, and even worthier ya, if I only had a brain.
That was wonderful. Why, the scarecrows back in Kansas could do that, the crows would be scared to pieces.
Oh, they would?
Oh, yes.
Well, where's Kansas?
That's where I live. And I want to get back there so badly, so I'm going all the way to the Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to help me.
You're going to see a wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Do you suppose that if I went with you, this wizard, he could give me some brains?
I couldn't say, but even if you didn't, you'd be no worse off than you are now.
That's true.
But maybe you'd better not. I've got a witch mad at me, and you might get into trouble.
A witch? I'm not afraid of any witch. I'm not afraid of anything. Oh, except a lighted match.
I don't blame you for that.
But I'd face a whole box full of them just for the chance of getting some brains. Look, I won't try to manage things because I can't think it. And I won't be in any trouble because I don't need a thing. Won't you please take me with you?
Of course I will.
Hooray!
Ah!
I'm going to get you some brains.
Ah! You're not starting off very well.
Oh, I'll try. Really, I will. I'll try. To Oz?
To Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. He is the Wizard of Wiz, if ever a wiz there was. If ever a wiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is what he was. Because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Bye, Scarecrow. I'm a Mr. Okay, Dad. I second
not hungry.
All living things need to eat.
Oh, I don't need to eat. Does that mean I'm not alive?
Oh, no, Scarecrow. You're the liveliest friend I've ever had.
Why, thank you. Just for that, you can eat as much of my hay as you like, and you won't be hungry anymore.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Oh, it's all right. You don't have to worry about me. So long as I keep my legs well stuffed, I can walk to Emerald City no matter what shape I'm in on top.
It's a very kind offer, but I don't need hay.
Oh, well, perhaps that's just as well. There's a little mother field mouse in there. She wouldn't like to be disturbed.
Look, Scarecrow, apples.
Apples? What's apples?
In the tree.
Oh, you mean all those little red birds hanging upside down by one leg?
They're not birds. They're something you eat. They're delicious. Ow!
Hey, are you hanging on my apple? Hey, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing?
I was walking a long ways and I was hungry and... Did you say something?
She was hungry.
She was hungry.
How would you feel if someone came along and picked something off of you?
I'm sorry. I keep forgetting I'm not in Kansas anymore.
Come along, Dorothy. You don't want any of those apples.
Hey, are you handing them my apples they what they ought to be?
Whoa, no. It's just that, she doesn't like little green worms.
Worms? Did he say worms? That's at the time he liked me.
I'll show you how to get apples. Sure, you got worms. Worms and caterpillars and probably a couple wood lice, too.
How dare you? Let's get it on, girls! Take that! How do you like that apple?
We like that just fine.
I suddenly twined. So have I. They've made sacks of us all. I think it's how we found out.
Why, it's a man. A man made out of tin.
A what?
Yes. Oh, look.
Oil can. Oil can.
Did you say something?
Yeah, oil can.
He said oil can.
Oil can what?
Oil can.
Where do you want to be oiled first?
Oil.
Oh, he said his mouth.
Oh my, that's wonderful. Now, please, do my arm. Do my arm. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, did that hurt you?
Oh, no, not at all. It felt wonderful. No, please do my legs, please. Oh.
How did you ever get like this?
Oh, well, you see, I wasn't always a tin man, you know. I once was flesh and blood, just like you. Well, I fell in love with a munchkin maiden named Matilda. Oh, I loved her so very much, but her mother hated me. So she hired the Wicked Witch of the West to put a spell on me, and she turned me into tin. Well, one day I was out there cutting wood, and it started to rain, and then it started to pour, and then I rusted solid, right here on this spot until you found me.
Well, you're perfect now.
Oh, you think? Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck. Oh. You think I'm perfect? Just hit on my chest. Go ahead.
Beautiful. What an echo.
You see, it's hollow because I have no heart.
Oh, ah.
No heart. See, the Wicked Witch of the West stole my heart so I could never love my munchkin maiden again.
Oh, that's so sad. Don't cry, Tin Man, you'll rust again.
I loved it so much. I used to carve her name on all the trees.
You can say that again.
When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on the settle, but yet I'm I'm presuming that I could be kind of human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender I'd be gentle and oh so sentimental regarding the night. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy who shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me a balcony above a voice sings low. I hear a beat.
Sweet.
Concern, emotion, jealousy, devotion, and feeling the heart. Well, I'd be young and chipper, and I'd feel it with a zipper if I only had a heart. Picture me a balcony above a voice sings low. I hear a beat.
How sweet.
It's the register, emotion, jealousy, devotion, and feeling the heart. Oh, I'd be young and chipper, and I'd seal it with the zipper if I only had a heart.
Oh!
Are you all right?
Well, I'm afraid I'm a little rusty yet.
Well, why don't you come to Emerald City to see the Wizard of Oz? I'm sure he could give you a heart.
Oh, well, suppose he didn't give me one when I got there.
Oh, but he will. He must. We've come such a long way already.
You call that long? Why, you've only just begun.
You're the one that put the spell on me.
No, I'm afraid not, Tin Man. That was my poor, sanguinated sister. Boy, she really chopped you down to size, didn't she? And now I see you're helping the little lady along, my fine gentleman. Well, you better be careful, I'll turn you into a beehive. And you, Scarecrow, I'll stuff a mattress with you.
Oh, I'm not as scared of you.
Well, that just shows you don't have any brains. Here, allow me to educate you. Do you want to play ball?
Whoa! Whoa! I'm on fire! Help! Help!
Remember, Scarecrow, helping that little girl to Emerald City may be your last burning ambition.
I'm still not scared of her. I'll see you get to the Emerald City now whether I get a brain or not. Stuff a mattress with me, huh?
And I'll see you get there whether I get a heart or not. A beehive. Bah.
Oh, you're the best friends anybody's ever had. And it's funny, but I feel that I've known you all along. But I couldn't have, could I?
I don't see how. You weren't around when I was stuffed and sewn together, were you?
And I've been standing over there rusting for ever so long.
I wish I could remember, but it doesn't matter. We know each other now, right?
That's right.
We do.
To Oz?
To Oz.
To Oz.
Here up to see the wizard. Here's the wizard of Oz. If ever a wizard was. If ever a wizard was. The wizard of Oz. Because of the wonderful things he does. Oh, we're up to see the wizard. The wonderful wizard of Oz.
They're branching out to the wild forest. I wouldn't be seen dead in that wild forest. If I were there, I'd be petrified.
I don't like this forest. It's dark and creepy.
Well, of course, I'm not very bright about these things, but I think it'll get darker before it gets lighter.
Do you suppose we'll meet any wild animals?
Oh, well, we might.
Animals that need straw?
Some, but mostly lions and tigers and bears.
Lions?
And tigers.
And bears.
Oh, lions and tigers and bears, oh my! Lions and tigers and bears, oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Which way you first, eh? I'll fight you both together if you want. I'll fight you with one paw tied behind my back. I'll fight you standing on one foot even. I'll fight you with my eyes closed. Sneaking up on me, eh? Pulling an axe on me, eh? Why?
There, leave us alone.
Oh, scared, huh? Afraid, huh? Ha! How long can you stay fresh in that can? Get up and fight your shivering junkyard. Put your hands up, you lopsided bag of hay.
Oh, now that's getting personal, Lion.
Well, why don't you get up and teach him a lesson?
What you teach me?
Well, gee, I hardly know him.
I'll get you anyway, Pee-wee.
Hey!
Shame on you!
What do you have to go and do that for? I didn't fight him.
No, but you tried to. It's bad enough picking on poor straw men, but when you go around picking on little dogs...
Well, you didn't have to hit me, did you? Is my nose bleeding?
Oh, of course not. What a fuss you're making. Naturally, when you go around picking on things weaker than you are, why, you're nothing but a great big coward.
You're right. I am a coward. I haven't got any courage at all. I even scare myself. Look at the circles under my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks.
Well, why don't you try counting sheep?
Well, that doesn't do any good. I'm afraid of them.
Well, that's too bad. Don't you suppose the wizard could help him too?
I don't see why not. Why don't you come to the Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to help you? He's supposedly going to give him a heart.
And him a brain.
But wouldn't you be ashamed to be seen in the company of a cowardly lion? I know I would.
No, of course not.
That's awfully nice of you. You know, my life has been simply unbearable. Even my family's disowned me. Why, when I was just a little cub, my father, he took me to the top of this tall, tall mountain. And he waved his paw around and said, "One day, son, all this will be yours." I was terrified.
Why's that?
Because I'm afraid of heights.
Oh, the Wizard will fix everything.
Well, at least if I come with you, you'll be safe.
Well, how's that?
There's no self-respecting wild animal will come anywhere near me. Said a lion, born neurotic lion, to a miss who listened to him rave. Oh, the Lord made me a lion, but the Lord forgot to make me brave. Then his tail began to curl and wave. Life is sad, believe me, missy, when you're born to be a sissy without the feeling void. But change my habits now the more, be scared of rabbits if I only had a noise. I'm afraid there's no denying, I'm just a dead lion, a fate I don't deserve. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had the noise. Oh, you'd be in your stride, a king down to the pole.
You can roar the way you never roared before.
And then I'd and roar some more. I could show the dinosaurus, who's king around the forest, a king he does soar. Why, with my regal visor, I could be another Caesar if I only had the noise.
I'd be gentle as a lizard.
I'd be clever as a gizzard.
If the wizard is a wizard, who will serve?
And I'm sure to get a brain.
A heart.
A home.
The knife.
We're off to see the wizard.
He is the Wizard of Wiz, if ever a wiz there was. If ever a wiz there was. Because he does the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
In his boundless optimism. Happily, it's totally misplaced. Now then, shall I squash the interfering bug like it is? Or shall I be witty and creative? True, the bug alternative is entertaining, but messy. So I think witty and creative win the day. Oh, but how shall I do it? I know. Something with poise in it. With poise in it. But soothing to the eye and pleasant to the nose. Poppies. 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 This lethal lullaby will put them to sleep forever.
This yellow brick road seems to go on forever.
If you're tired, Dorothy, we can take a shortcut.
Yes, it looks like the road runs right around this poppy field. We can cut through and pick it up on the other side.
Let's go.
I've never seen such beautiful poppies.
I think poppies is my favorite flower.
The smell is so wonderful. The singing.
I can hear it too. It sounds just like that heavenly summer.
Happening. I'm so sleepy.
If you're tired, Dorothy, give us a hand. We'll pull you along.
Oh no, I just have to rest for a moment. You like your Toto, we can have a little rest together.
Dorothy, you can't rest now.
Come to think of it, 40 weeks isn't such a bad idea.
Don't you start too.
It must be a spell. It's the poppies that are doing it.
Don't cry now, rest again. This is a spell, this is.
Oh, it's the Wicked Witch of the West. Oh, help!
It's no use screaming at a time like this. Help! Help! Help!
I hear you, Scarecrow, and though I cannot do the magic of the Wicked Witch of the West, I have some magic of my own to help save the day.
Oh, snowing! Oh, that can't help. Can't help. It does help.
You're awake. Rather peculiar weather we're having, isn't it?
Oh, he's rusted again. Give me the oil can quick.
I don't have you, little cat.
I just realized something.
What?
I'm sitting on it. Boy, this poppies is hollow and stuff. I never felt a thing.
Oh, Dorothy, you're awake.
Journey signs is now in sight. The Emerald City! We're almost there at last, at last!
Curse you, Glinda! I'll get my revenge! I'll get you, my pretty! And you mangy little dog, too! Now I can stand that singing!
Oh, the Emerald City! So beautiful, just like I knew it
Okay, here goes.
Who rang that bell?
Don't do that.
We
did.
Can't you read?
Read what?
The notice.
What notice?
Well, it's just as plain as the nose on my face. It's right over. Well, it's right over. It's a. Oh, just a minute.
Doorbell broken.
Please knock.
Well, that's more like it. Now, state your business.
We want to see the wizard.
The wizard? But nobody can see the Great Oz. Nobody's ever seen the Great Oz. Even I've never seen him.
Well, then how do you know there is one?
Well, because, if there wasn't a Great Oz, why would you be here?
Oh, please, please, sir, we've got to see the wizard. All four of us.
Well, prove it.
She's wearing the ruby slippers she gave him.
Oh, wow. Hey, so she is. Wow. My five buttons. Now, that's a horse of a different color. Why didn't you say that in the first place?
Who's he calling a horse? Why, if he wasn't on that side of the door,
Oh, he's coming out.
he'd be on this side.
Well, welcome to the Emerald City.
Oh, thank you.
Have you come far?
Oh, just the longest of ways.
Oh, well, believe me, every step is worth it. Do you have any idea just how wonderful a place this really is?
I've been trying to imagine it, but I haven't got a brain.
They told me I'd fall in love with it if I had a heart.
It's the one place I don't need courage, because there's nothing there to scare me, is there?
There's a garden spot, I'm told, where it's never too hot and it's never too cold.
And you're never too young, and you're never too old,
And you're never too thin or tall.
And you're never too anything at all.
Oh, well, it's all true. Oh, we're not too mad and we're not too sane. And we don't compare and we don't complain. All we do is just sit tight. 'Cause it's all so downright right. That's how the crickets crick all day in the merry old land of Oz. We get up at 12 and start to work at 1. Take an hour for lunch and then at 2 we're done. Jolly good fun! Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land of Oz. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh the day away. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, in the merry old land of Oz.
Everything you said it was and more.
When do we get to see the wizard?
Here's take us to see the wizard.
Is he scary?
Well, yes, of course. Now, let me take you to a place where you can fix up a bit, eh?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
class.
You hear that? He'll announce us at once. I've as good as got my brain.
And I can almost hear my heart beating.
I'll be home in time for supper.
In another hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king. I were king of the forest, not queen, not duke, not prince. My regal robes of the forest would be satin, not cotton, not chintz. I'd command each thing, be it fish or fowl, with a woof and a woof and a royal woof. As I click my heel, all the trees would kneel, and the mountains bow, and the bulls bow. And the sparrow would take wing. Fie, poor king. Rabbit would show respect to me, the chipmunks genuflect to me, for my tail would lash, I would show compassion to every underling. Fie, poor king, just king.
I'll never see her as long as I live. Never!
Please. Stop crying. I'll take you to see the wizard somehow.
Oh, thank you.
It's all right. I knew an auntie once myself. Hold on. Come on, this way.
Wait a minute, fellas. I was just thinking, I really don't want to see the wizard that much after all. Maybe I should wait here outside.
Oh, come on. The wizard's gonna give you some courage.
But I'd be too scared to ask him for it.
Oh, come on, Lion. We can be scared together.
All right. Oh, what's the matter? Somebody just pulled my tail.
Oh, get me yourself.
Oh, I'm such a butterfly.
Come on, right this way.
Tell me when it's over.
The great and powerful. Who are you? Who are you?
I'm Oz. I'm Dorothy. Small and me. We've come to ask you if you would
Silence, whippersnapper!
can we produce.
Great. The magnificent Oz knows why you have come. Step forward, Tin Man. So, you dare to come to me for a heart, do you? You clinking, clanking, clattery collection of collisionist junk?
Your Honor, I mean, your judgeship. I mean,
Silence! And you, Scarecrow, have the effrontery to ask for a brain, you billowing bag of bovine fodder.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Excellency. Oh, your wizard.
Quiet! And you, lion. Well,
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, frightening him like that when he came to you for help.
silence, whippersnapper. I have every intention of granting your request.
What did he say?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just a little deaf. What did he say?
He's going to help us after all.
But first, you must perform a very small task.
Small task, is that all?
you did, and it's already done.
Bring me the broomstick of the Witch of the West.
But they get a broomstick, we're gonna have to kill her.
Bring me her broomstick and I'll grant your request. Now go!
But what if she kills us first?
I said go!
I'm already gone.
Crazy scheme. I should have never let you see the wizard.
Oh, but I'm glad you did. How else can I get back to Kansas?
Don't have to worry about us.
We're prepared.
You can say that again.
Now, which way to her castle?
Oh, well, no one knows for sure.
Oh, you mean nobody's ever been there?
Oh, no. Plenty have been there. No one's ever come back.
Oh, boy.
Well, there's no yellow brick road to follow now.
No, there's no road at all to follow to the road of the land of the Winkies.
Winkies?
Winkies.
Winkies? What's Winkies?
Winkies were people just like you and me. But then the Wicked Witch of the West turned them into her slaves. I sure hope the same thing doesn't happen to you.
So do I.
And just keep heading west where the sun sets.
Is that the very best way to find the Wicked Witch?
Well, Dorothy, you won't have to find her. When she finds out you're in the land of the Winkies, she'll find you. Good luck!
You know, sometimes it's a good thing not to have a brain, having the wit to be scared.
And I haven't the heart to fail.
And I haven't said goodbye to the wizard yet.
Lion?
How can you desert Dorothy at a time like this?
Well, I could stay here. That'd be one way of doing it.
Shame on you. You're even more of a coward than I thought.
Well, that's easy for you to say. You're made of straw, and you're made of tin. I'm nothing but weak flesh.
Very weak.
And you smell funny when you're wet.
It's okay, Lion. You can stay here if you'd like.
Oh, I'd like. How I'd like. But if you need me, I'll tag along, I guess.
That's more like...
Stout fellow.
Are you ready, Dorothy?
You know what they say, always put your best foot forward.
Best foot. Decisions.
Come on, Lion.
I'm coming. The Scarecrow's not the only one who needs a new brain.
No wonder those puppies failed me. It was ordained that Oz himself would bring that mellifluous little brat into my territory. But how to bring her forth to me? Winkies, come forth! You're constantly singing that loathsome dirge.
Well, ever since you put your foot through a drum, need something to keep it beat.
Well, what does it mean anyway?
What? You mean...
Yes. What do the words mean?
Well, it's an old Winky marching chant, roughly meaning...
I'm gonna check their intelligence first. Nico! Where's my commander of the aerobatic apes? Oh, my simian minion. I have an important task for you. My enemies are approaching the haunted forest. I want you to rouse your men and snatch that sickening little girl and that nauseating little dog of yours. What do you mean you're exhausted? Oh, very well. I'll conjure up some spell to take the fight out of her. Now, which of my creepy-crawly creations should it be? The flippity-gibbet? No? Oh, I know. The fly-by-night. No. Oh, I've got it. The jitterbug. Oh, sure you may give her, but there's no more infectious bug in my entire book of spells. For once bitten, they can't stop dancing until they drop. And then you'll be there to scoop them up and bring that little brute and their sickening little dog with her. Now go and do my bidding. That
gotten this guy lost.
Oh, here's another notice.
Well, I hope it's more encouraging than the last one.
I'd turn back if I were you.
Fine.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
I believe there's spooks around here.
Oh, don't be foolish. There's no such thing as spooks.
But don't you believe in spooks?
Of course not. Only fools believe in spooks. Oh! 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 Oh!
Right?
Yeah!
I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do.
Yes, they took my axe.
So do I. Did you just hear what I just heard?
That noise don't come from an ordinary bird.
It means that the critters are here in the trees.
Gives me a jitter in the joints around my knees.
I see a shadow and it's fuzzy and it's furry.
I haven't got a brain, but I've been got a worry.
I haven't got a heart, but I have palpitations.
That's Monica the forest. I don't like this association.
You send around the bowl full of hearts.
I'd like to wear them down, but I think I left my Aurora. It's who this? It's not who this.
It's the what's this?
It's the what's this.
What's that?
Who's there?
Beware!
They're hiding in the treetops. The rascals, the jitterbug. Shoot you, catch you, sing round you. Keep away from the jitterbug. Oh, the bees and the bees and the bats and the trees and the terrible horrible ones. While the bees and the bees and the bats and the trees can't do what the jitterbug does. So be careful of that rascal. Keep away from the jitterbug. The jitterbug.
Oh no! Here we go again!
I think I'm suffering from mental fatigue. What is this? What else?
Please, let us alone. What's happening?
Look at the size of this boy.
Where's the
Oh, help! Oh! Oh! Oh!
What happened to you?
What? First they tore some of me. They threw it over there. They tore some more of me. They threw it over there.
Oh, that's you all over.
It's time you pulled yourself together.
Oh, I'm trying.
And as soon as you do, we're gonna go find Dorothy.
That is right. And the lion is gonna lead us.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Let me get this straight. I'm gonna lead us against the forces of evil.
That's right.
All right. So, I'll do it for Dorothy. Wicked witch or no wicked witch. Gods or no gods. I'll tear them apart. I may not come out alive, but I'll go down fighting. There's just one thing I want you fellas to do for me.
What's that?
Talk me out of it. Oh, come on.
I hope you had a pleasant flight. It's so kind of you to join me in my loneliness. Oh, get Give me that wretched dog.
Where are you going with Toto?
Tonight we feast on deviled dog.
No!
Oh, all right. It's just my little joke. Here, take this mutt.
Where are you taking Toto? Why can't he stay with me?
Because the raging, roaring river is a long way off. Is he a water breed?
I don't think so.
Well, soon he will be. Because that's where he's going unless you hand over those ruby slippers right now.
But the good witch of the north told me not to.
Very well. Nico, drop that oversized rat in the deepest part of the river and make sure he drowns.
No. Well, you can have the slippers yourself. I don't want them. Just give me back Toto.
Oh, very well.
Toto, run!
Oh!
You can't!
After him, you fool!
He got away from you.
Which is more than you'll ever do. Oh, you cursed little brat. I should have remembered. I can never have those ruby slippers as long as you're alive. Do you see this? This is how much longer you have to live. And it's not very long. Just long enough for me to devise a deadly but wildly entertaining death for you. And you know what? There is one form of escape. But it's a long way down. And the rocks are very sharp. So do me a favor. If you decide to jump, leave your ruby slippers on the windowsill so we don't have to take them off your corpse.
How can anyone be so mean, nasty, and cruel?
Lots and lots of practice.
I'm frightened, Auntie Em. I'm frightened. I'm frightened, Auntie Em. Please. Auntie Em, I'm frightened.
Dorothy! Dorothy! Where are you? It's me, Auntie Em. We're looking for you.
I'm here at all, Auntie Em. I'm locked up in the witch's castle and I can't get home to Auntie Em. I'm trying so hard, Auntie Em. Oh, no, go, Auntie Em. Please come back. Come back, Auntie Em. Come back. Please come back.
Come back, Auntie Em, come back! I'll give you Auntie Em!
What's that? What's that?
How are we gonna find Dorothy? They say it has over 1,000 rooms. How are we gonna find out which one she's in?
What's that sound? Oh, it's Toto. Oh, I got him. Toto will lead us to Dorothy.
Look out, look out. Whoa.
Who's that? Who's that?
I think I've got a plan to get us in there.
He's got a plan.
It might not work,
It might not work.
but it's got to change.
It's gotta change.
The only thing is, it's very, very dangerous. What do you say?
I say, anybody else got a plan?
Oh, shush. Let's listen to the scarecrow.
First thing we'll need are 3 winky uniforms.
3 winky uniforms. Well, why do we need 3 winky uniforms?
I don't know
Fellas!
where we're gonna get them, but in order for this plan to work, we need them.
3 winkies what?
I don't think we have to look very far.
Why?
Because they're right behind us. onto my tail and I'll hold on with my claws. I just hope my courage holds up.
We just hope your tail holds out.
Going so soon? I wouldn't hear of it. Why, the party's just beginning.
I think we've outstayed our welcome.
Come on.
After them!
Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no. This way.
Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of spears. The sands of time has run out for all of you. And the last to go will see the first three go before her. And a mangy little dog, too. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who shall be the first to go? Lion, girl, tin man? No! My broom has chosen Scarecrow.
Oh, no. Please, no.
Oh, what's the matter, Scarecrow? Don't you want to be my old flame?
Leave him alone, Pegasus, terrified!
Oh, come on. I'll take care of you later, Miss Mouth. Come on, Scarecrow.
No! I won't let you!
Ah! Ah! Oh! What have you done? Oh! Oh! I'm melting! Melting! Oh, what a world! What a cruel, cruel world! Who could have thought of you? You could put an end to my wickedness! Oh! Oh, I'm melting! Melting! Melting!
They sure don't build castles the way they used to.
Remind me to get that fixed.
Sure, Chief.
Oh, yeah. You killed her.
Well, I didn't mean to. Really, I didn't. It's just that she was gonna set him on fire.
Hail to Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead! Hail to Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead! And now, you will be our queen.
Well, that's very kind of you, but I need to get back to Kansas. The broomstick, may we have it?
Yes, and keep it with you.
Oh, thanks so much. Now we can get back to the wizard and tell him the Wicked Witch is dead.
The Wicked Witch is dead! Ding dong, the witch is dead! Ding dong, the Wicked Witch is dead! Strong wind, goblins go below, below, below your home. Let's open up the
Eyes, why have you come back?
Please, sir, we've done what you told us. We brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West. We've melted her.
Oh, you liquidated her, aye? Very resourceful.
Yes, sir. So, if you please, we'd like you to keep your promise to us. If you please, sir.
Not so fast, not so fast. I'll have to give the matter a little thought. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? But I want to go home now.
Silence, whippersnapper! You ungrateful creatures! Think yourselves lucky that I'm granting you an audience tomorrow instead of 20 years from now. You've got plenty of time already.
Yeah.
If you were really great and powerful, you'd keep your promises.
The great and powerful Oz has spoken. Now, go away.
Toto! Toto, come out of there! Toto, come out of
The
there!
great and powerful, the great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
And why? I'm the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
You are?
What?
I don't believe you.
No, I'm afraid it's true.
There's no other wizard except me.
You humbug!
Yeah.
Oh, well, yes, that's exactly so. I am a humbug.
You're a very bad man.
Oh, no, my dear. I'm a very good man. I'm just a very bad wizard.
Well, what about the heart that you promised the Tin Man?
Well,
And the courage that you promised the Cowardly Lion?
well,
And Scarecrow's brave.
Why, anybody can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity. Back where I come from, we have universities where men go to become great thinkers. And when they come out, they think deep thoughts. And they have no more brains than you've got. But they have one thing you haven't got, a diploma. Therefore, by the power vested in me by the Universitatis Comitiatum Iuris Unum, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of Ph.D.
THD?
Yeah, that's Doctor of Thinkology.
Sum of the square root of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is the square root of the remaining side. Oh, joy! Rapture! I've got a brain! How can I ever thank you enough?
Well, you can't. As for you, my fine friend, you are under the unfortunate delusion that simply because you run away from danger, you have no courage. You are mistaking courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, we have men who are called heroes. Once a year, they take their fortitude off the shelves and parade it down the main streets of the city. And they have no more courage than you've got. But they have one thing you don't have, a medal. Yes. Therefore, for meritorious courage, extraordinary valor, and conspicuous bravery against wicked witches, I award you the Triple Cross. You are now a member of the Legion of Courage.
Shucks, folks. I'm speechless.
And as for you, my galvanized friend, you want a heart. Well, you don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be practical until they can be made unbreakable.
That may be true, but I'd still like it.
Well, back where I come from, we have men who are called good deed doers. And they have no more heart than you do. But they have one thing you haven't got, a testimonial. Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, I take great pleasure at this time in awarding you a small token of our esteem and affection. And remember, my sentimental friend, that a heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
Oh, look, it ticks. I mean, listen, it ticks.
Read what my medal says.
Awarded for courage.
Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth?
Oh, they're all so wonderful.
Hey, what about Dorothy?
So, what about Dorothy?
Yeah, Dorothy next.
Yes, Dorothy,
I don't believe there's anything in there for me.
well, you forced me to a cataclysmic decision. The only way to get Dorothy back to Kansas is for me to take her there myself.
Oh, will you? Could you? Oh, but are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
Oh, child, you cut me to the quick. I'm an old Kansas man myself, premium balloonist with the Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company, until one day, while performing spectacular feats of the stratospheric skill never before attempted by civilized man, the balloon failed to return to the fair.
Did?
Were you frightened?
Frightened? You're looking at a man who has laughed at the face of death, sneered at catastrophe, and chuckled at doom. I was petrified.
Yeah, I would.
But suddenly the wind changed, and the balloon floated down in the heart of this noble city, where I was instantly proclaimed Oz, first Wizard Deluxe.
Deluxe from the French pertaining to luxury.
Yes, well, there were a few luxuries that went with the job, but I took it anyway, retaining the balloon in the advent of a quick getaway. And the balloon is ready for the flight. And in that conveyance, my dear Dorothy, you and I will return to the land of Eve Pluralis Unum. Step right this way. Citizens of Oz, I, your wizard par adua ad alta, am about to take part on a very hazardous and technically unexplainable journey into the outer stratosphere. To converse, and otherwise hobnob with my fellow wizards.
And until the time that I return, if at all, I hereby decree that the Scarecrow shall rule in my stead by virtue of his magnificent brain, assisted by the Tin Man, by virtue of his wonderful heart, and by the Lion, by virtue of his courage. Obey them as you would me. Thank you, my friends. And now I think it's time to cast off. Climb aboard, Dorothy, climb aboard.
Climb aboard, Missy, while the wind's in your favor.
Toto? Where's Toto?
Oh, well,
I can't go without him.
Don't let go of the rope. Hold the rope. I can't come back. I don't know how it works. Goodbye, folks. That idiot guard just ruined my exit. Yes.
Oh, please, Professor Marvel, come back.
Oh, the wind
Don't
is not in my
leave.
favor. I just not go.
Now I'll never get home.
Then stay with us forever, Dorothy. We don't want you to go.
I know, but I have to get back to Kansas.
Don't you love us, Dorothy?
You know I do, but there's a place and people that I love even more. Now it's further away than the furthest dream. Oh, Scarecrow, I'll never see Kansas as long as I live. Never, never, never.
Oh, you never can tell, Dorothy. We'll get you home somehow.
Find a way.
Maybe the wind will turn directions and the wizard will blow back. Or maybe you'll die here in Oz, like you're afraid we could make a balloon. That's right. I have an idea. Let's walk to Kansas. Let's go back. Come
I
on.
wish Linda would come and help me.
You know what? I heard a rumor once that if you tapped your heels 3 times, you go back home to Kansas. I'm surprised I didn't feel the answer in my
I'm
house.
surprised I didn't think of that sooner, what with my brain.
Yeah, me too. If only I'd had the courage of my convictions.
Hold on, what's your
Oh, it's going to be so hard to say goodbye to all of you. I love you all so much. Goodbye, Tin Man. Oh, don't cry. You rust so dreadfully. Here's your oil can.
Now I know I have a heart because I think it's breaking.
Goodbye, Lion. I know it isn't right, but I'm gonna miss the way you used to holler before you got your courage.
After you go, I think I'm gonna do a little more hollering.
Scarecrow, you were my first friend here. I think I'm gonna miss you most of all.
Having a brain don't make fun any easier. Bye. Think of you always.
Are you ready now? Oh yes, please, before I change my mind and stay forever.
Then close your eyes and tap your heels together 3 times, thinking to yourself over and over, there's no place like home. 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 1, there's no place like home. 2, there's no place like home.
Goodbye, Dorothy.
Dorothy! Dorothy!
Little girl! Little girl!
We best get to town and notify the sheriff.
All right. Wait. There she is.
Dorothy!
Come here.
Zeke! I can't agree. I found her.
size of an ostrich egg, but the skin ain't broken.
Hello, Oz.
Oz? Well, my first name's Chester, but you can call me anything you'd like.
Uncle Henry, you were the guard.
Yeah, I'm guarding you now, honey. I'll see you come to no more harm.
Is she all right?
Well, there was a moment there when I was afraid she left us.
Oh, but that's just the trouble, Uncle Henry. I did leave you, and I tried to get back to you for days and days.
Oh, sounds like a very bad dream to me.
But it wasn't a dream.
Oh, sure it was. Remember me, your old pal Zeke?
Lying.
No, I ain't. This here's Hickory.
How could you get my face?
No, of course not, but where's Scarecrow?
Scarecrow?
Scarecrow? Who's that Scarecrow?
Here's that blanket you called for. How's she doing?
Oh, well, she'll be fine here.
You've lost all your stuffing.
Stuffing?
What'll happen to the field mouse you had in your stomach?
I had more than a field mouse in there. You gave me a whole sack of kittens.
Dorothy!
Honey, Em!
Oh, Dorothy, you're safe and well.
Oh, Auntie Em, I tried to get home to you, but I didn't know how to use the slippers.
I'm not gonna use the slippers on you, honey. You ain't done nothing wrong.
Oh. Oh, you don't understand. This is a real, truly live place. And I remember that most of it wasn't very nice. But most of it was wonderful. And you were all there. You kept resting up. You kept pulling your own tail. You were a humbug.
Well, let's not get personal.
Doesn't anyone believe me?
Oh, of course we believe you. But now it's time to get you in bed.
Has the house come back? It fell on the witch, you know.
Storm passed right by it.
And it wasn't a house that fell on wasn't a house that fell on this gulch.
No, it was a telegraph pole.
Yeah, and we won't be hearing from that old ditty till the lake gets out of plaster.
Oh, say